we have reached the final gate. We have talked about money as energy. We have talked about luxury as discipline. We have talked about the elite circle and the sovereign lineage. But today, we strip away the last remaining illusions. The world looks at a man in a Ferrari and sees greed. The world looks at a woman in a mansion and sees excess. They see the object, but they missed the frequency. The average mind is obsessed with having. The transcendent capitalist is obsessed with being. Why must you earn hundreds of millions? Why must you demand the V12 engines, the private jets, and the 10-acre sanctuaries? Not because you want to own the world, but because you realize that the material world is the only gymnasium where the soul can be fully tested. Poverty is a limitation of the imagination. Wealth is the liberation of the will. And today, I will show you why your bank account is the ultimate measure of your spiritual authority.
Let's destroy the most dangerous word in the vocabulary of the mediocre. Enough. I have enough money to be comfortable. I have a house that is big enough. I have enough for my family. The word enough is a ceiling. It is a mental cage designed by the Matrix to make you stop growing. The moment you decide you have enough, you have decided to stop evolving. You have decided that your contribution to the world has reached its limit. The transcendent capitalist knows that there is no enough in the pursuit of excellence. We don't seek more money because we want more stuff. We seek more money because the bigger the mission, the more capital it requires. If your dream is to feed yourself, you need a job. If your dream is to feed your family, you need a business. But if your dream is to change the education system, to cure a disease, to protect the truth, or to build a legacy that lasts 1,000 years, you need billions. When you say, I have enough, you are really saying, I am tired of the struggle. You are giving up on your potential. Wealth is the ammunition of the divine. We earn the excessive wealth because we want to have the leverage to handle any storm the world throws at us. We want to be the ones who fund the future, not the ones who are victims of it. Stop playing small games. Stop being satisfied with comfort. Comfort is a slow death. Aim for dominance, not for the sake of the ego, but for the sake of the impact.
Let us address the Ferrari, the Lamborghini, the Rolls-Royce one last time. The critics ask, why do you need 800 horsepower to go to the grocery store? They are thinking in terms of utility. We are thinking in terms of resonance. A high-performance machine is a concentrated burst of human will. It is a physical manifestation of a team of geniuses who refuse to accept the laws of physics. When you drive that car, you aren't just traveling, you are synchronizing your nervous system with excellence. If you drive a cheap car, your brain accepts cheap logic. If you live in a disposable environment, your soul becomes disposable. But when you surround yourself with the finest engineering, the most timeless architecture, and the highest standards of beauty, you are performing a daily ritual of upgrading your consciousness. We buy the $300,000 machine because it acts as a frequency filter. It keeps us in the state of mind where average is impossible. It reminds us, every time we feel the engine roar, that power must be led, not followed. The car is a tool for focus. The house is a tool for stillness. The wealth is a tool for sovereignty. If you don't care about the object, you can finally use the object for its true purpose, to act as a mirror for your highest self. The materialist is owned by the object. The transcendent uses the object to reach the immaterial.
In the modern world, truth is the most expensive commodity on earth. If you are middle class, you cannot afford to speak the truth. You are afraid of being fired. You are afraid of being canceled. You are afraid of what your neighbors will think. You are a hostage of the social credit system. Wealth is the only way to buy back your right to the truth. We get rich so that we can be uncancelable. We earn the millions so that we can look a tyrant in the eye and say, no. We build the empire so that we can protect the thinkers, the artists, and the rebels who are being silenced by the crowd. The non-materialist reason for earning money is to become a sanctuary for reality. In a world of lies, the person with the most resources has the loudest microphone. If the good men and good women are poor, the evil will decide the narrative. Do not let them shame you for your ambition. Your ambition is the only thing standing between your family and the tidal wave of lies. We don't buy the high life to hide from the world. We buy it to stand above the noise. We want to be the ones who fund the truth, who protect the ancient wisdom, and who ensure that the flame of reason doesn't go out in our lifetime. Money is the armor of the soul in the physical realm.
Let's talk about the mansion. Why must it be grand? Why must it be made of stone and marble? Because we are building temples, not houses. Most people live in cardboard reality. Their homes are built to last 30 years. Their furniture is built to last 5. Their ideas are built to last until the next news cycle. The transcendent capitalist has a cathedral mindset. We build the estate and fill it with timeless art and engineering because we are creating a physical anchor for our values. When you walk through a home that was built to last 500 years, you start to think in 500-year cycles. You stop worrying about the drama of the day, and you start focusing on the destiny of the century. We earn the money to buy the permanent. We want to own the land, the gold, the businesses, and the intellectual property that cannot be deleted by an algorithm. We are building an analog empire in a digital world. Why? Because permanence is power. When you have achieved the high life, you realize that you are no longer a consumer. You are a patron. You are a patron of the architects, the engineers, the philosophers, and the visionaries. You are the one who provides the capital for the consciousness to expand. Your wealth is the soil in which the garden of humanity grows. Without the rich soil, the flowers cannot bloom.
We come to the ultimate paradox of the series. To have it all, you must be willing to lose it all. The transcendent capitalist has the car, the house, the circle, and the legacy. But if you were to take it all away tomorrow, his state of being would not change. This is the Zen of the billionaire. We play the game of money with 100% intensity, not because we need the score, but because we love the depth of the game. We love the person we become under the pressure. We love the clarity that comes with high-stakes decision-making. Wealth is the feedback loop of the soul. It tells you exactly where you are weak, where you are fearful, and where you are brilliant.
When you no longer need the money to feel worthy, that is when the real money starts to flow. Why? Because the universe trusts a person who cannot be corrupted by the prize. We buy the Ferrari to prove it has no power over us. We live in the mansion to prove we are just as happy in a tent. We lead the empire to prove we can serve the mission. We use the material world to destroy the material ego. Once the ego is dead, the king can finally rule. He no longer makes decisions based on fear, pride, or greed. He makes decisions based on truth, impact, and legacy. This is the zenith. This is the point where the capitalist and the sage become the same person.
This series is over, but your journey is just beginning. The world is waiting for a new elite, not the old elite of inheritance and greed, but a new elite of sovereignty and spirit. The world needs men and women who are dangerous but disciplined, who are wealthy but detached, who are powerful but pure. The Matrix wants you to stay poor, so you stay obedient. The average crowd wants you to stay small, so they stay comfortable. The universe wants you to be a titan, so it can expand. Stop apologizing. Stop hesitating. Stop negotiating with your destiny. Go out there and earn the hundreds of millions. Buy the car that represents your discipline. Build the house that represents your vision. Secure the circle that represents your loyalty. Protect the lineage that represents your flame. But do it all as an act of worship. Do it as a gift to the future. Do it as a manifestation of the divine. You are the architect of fate. You are the transcendent capitalist. You are the one the world has been waiting for. The material world is your canvas. Your spirit is the brush. Go and paint your masterpiece. I'll see you at the throne of the sovereign. Stay rich, stay free, stay infinite. The end.